My biggest flaw is, as soon as I get some money, my taste buds become allergic to food at home.
Mac and chicken fries.
My biggest flaw is, as soon as I get some money, my taste buds become allergic to food at home.
Like buttermilk fried chicken. Cook your legs and your thighs separate, or you can French the leg quarter and debone the thigh. Marinate 6 to 8 leg quarters with 2 cups of buttermilk, 2 cups of pickle juice, 2 tablespoons of Creole seasoning, a teaspoon of smoked paprika, a tablespoon of hot sauce, and I hate to say it, but for better results, you're going to need to let your chicken marinate overnight. For your flour dredge, you need 4 cups of flour, 5 tablespoons of salt, 2 tablespoons each pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder, a teaspoon of cayenne, and 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika. Mix and coat your chicken. Double coat if you want a thicker crust. Fry at 325 the first 6 minutes. Then you're gonna take it out and let it rest for the same amount of time. Repeat the process, this time fry at 305 for 5 minutes and rest for 5 minutes. On the third fry at 325 for 5 minutes and make sure internal temp hits 165 internally. There's nothing like some good old finger licking crispy chicken.
Oh baby.
This is my take on chicken karaage, and it's the only recipe you'll ever need.
Game over.
Start by cutting up some boneless chicken thighs into bite-sized pieces. Hit it with some grated garlic and ginger and the rest of the marinade. If you don't have or want to change something I'm adding, always feel free to adapt the recipe to how you'd like. No matter what you add, it must pass the smell test, and once it does, marinate to your heart's content. While the chicken is in its beauty slumber, make a simple dipping sauce with mayo, yuzu, sesame oil, and garlic, making sure to taste as you go. We'll also hit the chicken with this dry seasoning, and trust me on the curry powder, it gets a little party going on in the mouth. Adding an egg and some potato starch to the chicken gets this gluey batter that'll help the potato starch stick. And make sure to really squeeze in that potato starch when coating. We get the signature karaage crunch with the double frying method. First fry at 325 for 90 seconds and crank up the heat to 375 and fry for another minute, and immediately toss in that seasoning. Serve with the sauce and we're good to go.
This is the day I found out that I was deep frying chicken wrong my entire life. You see, there's nothing wrong with American style fried chicken. However, there is one out there that is way better. That is Japanese style. And to make it, it is ridiculously easy, and here's how. The first thing to do is to choose your chicken. We all know thighs are better than breast. Then go ahead and cut them in small pieces just like this. Instead of using a rub, we're gonna do a marinade. So into a bowl I threw in some garlic and ginger paste, followed by soy sauce, mirin, and sake, some granulated sugar, black pepper, and salt. Mix everything well because your marinade is ready. Now dunk all of your chicken in there. Let it marinate overnight. Now here's one of the biggest differences between Japanese style and American style. We use regular flour. They use potato starch. So I made sure to cover my whole chicken with it. Once I was done, I added more of that marinade on the crust. Then the only thing left to do was to deep fry it, getting a nice golden brown color. Because in the end, you are left with this fried chicken.
Holy I'm a fan.
Hallo.
Hallo.
Und herzlich willkommen zu der...
Cooking Dad.
Heute gibt es die wohl knusprigsten Crunchy Chicken Fingers der Welt. Wir schnappen uns dafür die Hähnchen-Innenbrustfilets und entfernen am besten mit einer Gabel und einem Küchenpapier die Sehne. Danach lässt sich das Filet wunderbar in 2 teilen. Diese legen wir dann erst einmal zur Seite. Für die Marinade benötigen wir etwas Mehl, Zucker, Paprikapulver und Currypulver. Dann noch etwas Knoblauchgranulat sowie natürlich Pfeffer und Salz. Jetzt nach und nach etwas Milch dazugeben und alles mit einem Schneebesen ordentlich vermengen, bis wir eine dickflüssige Konsistenz erhalten. Nachdem das geschafft ist, dürfen die Filetstreifen darin baden gehen und eine Massage genießen. Das Ganze lassen wir für circa 15 Minuten einziehen. In der Zwischenzeit zerkleinern wir ungesüßte Cornflakes einfach mit den Händen zu einer Panade. Anschließend das Hähnchen aus der Marinade nehmen, in der Panade wälzen und vorsichtig in heißem Öl frittieren, bis sie schön goldbraun sind. Guten Appetit!
This crispy chicken sandwich is extremely simple to make at home, and it packs almost 50 grams of protein. And once you try it, you'll agree with me that it tastes way better than Chick-fil-A. Let me show you how to make it. Grab one large chicken breast, tenderize until flattened, slice in half, season with salt and garlic powder. Now we need to build the breading stations. Station 1 is flour, salt, garlic, and pepper. Next, egg whites and hot sauce. And for the crispy exterior, we're going to use cornflakes. Crush them up just a little bit. Dunk your chicken in the flour, egg mixture, and press into the cornflakes. Press it down to make sure it's fully coated. Hit it with a light oil spray, toss in the air fryer and flip halfway. Lightly toast some brioche buns. Top with this low-calorie sriracha sauce using these ingredients on screen. Finish with pickles and your crispy chicken.
It's caramelized onion risotto mozzarella sticks with a Calabrian chili ranch. Holy shit, that's good. It's so good just like this. Let it cool in the fridge for an hour. We're gonna deep fry this.
以后孩子想吃炸鸡翅，我教你在家做，比买的还好吃，干净又卫生。鸡翅对半切开方便入味，加葱姜、料酒、盐和胡椒粉、生抽、蚝油，抓匀腌制10分钟。准备炸鸡果粉，这个才是酥脆的关键，很多炸鸡店都在用。先裹炸鸡果粉，沾一遍鸡蛋液，再裹炸鸡果粉，用你的左手抖出鳞片，6成油温下锅，炸6分钟即可。这样做的炸鸡翅鲜香酥脆，孩子们特别爱吃。
Today we're making crispy dynamite shrimp. For your shrimp, make sure it's peeled and deveined. Go in there with some egg whites. Do not use the yolk because that's another thing that won't allow it to get crispy and stay crispy. Season with some salt and black pepper. Into a separate bowl, go in there 1/2 cup potato starch. Season that with some salt, onion powder, garlic powder, and some black pepper. Now grab your shrimp and coat it in that potato starch. Now put them to fry until nice and crispy. For the sauce, 1/2 cup mayo, 1/3 of a cup of sweet chili sauce, a little bit of paprika, and as much sriracha as you would like. And I almost forgot a little bit of soy sauce. That completes your sauce. Now toss them in that sauce, coat them thoroughly, serve them up, and now just hit them with a couple of chives and some black sesame seeds if you would like. Pair it with some rice if you would like, but I like it just like that.